Welcome everyone. Week 2 of Show Me Your Medals, and the transfer window is shut. And there were some bloody last-minute deals that went through. Liverpool got his sack. Man United got rid of some shit. And what did Arsenal do? Bring in some shit.
Nah, Hinsapi, defender. We let go of Kivior, and Hinsapi's the replacement. But he's high potential, so I'd be lying if I heard of him before. So, do you know what the one surprised me was the Tottenham Xavi Simons. That one was a surprise to me.
Yeah. They got ahead of Chelsea on that one, but I think Chelsea were doing their own moves.
Right.
And I think it was just too much to handle for them, I think. But yeah, I think, and then United got some lemon in, right?
I'm worried, man. I've seen some highlights of him too, right? And there's some calamities. We shall see what happens.
Well, that's
Donnarumma to City, I think.
Donnarumma to City. Don't understand why no other team put in there. I guess City was.
I think it's an age thing, and then his wage demand is a bit crazy as well, right?
Yeah. I still look at it. Did Edison become that bad for them to get rid of him, like that?
He's been on the decline at least last 2 seasons.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and he's made some high-profile mistakes. It's usually subtle. But that transfer window was crazy. $3 billion.
Is it half $500 million spent? Yeah, just. Yeah.
It's just crazy, and
I think Liverpool though.
I've never seen one like that before, like hundreds.
I think because there was a lack of money spent over the last few transfer windows, that's why now it's a bit more that there's a bit more manoeuvring because of everyone's overcome. What's it called? Was it called PSA, FSA, or I can't remember what it's called. PSR.
Yeah.
But did you see? I sent you that random Newcastle striker that they bought for 80 million, right? He doesn't even look like a footballer. Have you seen him? He's like Peter Crouch, like lanky, he's got like long, funny blonde hair. No one's ever heard of him. No one's ever seen him play. 80 million, mate.
That's crazy.
And he's their striker, and they bought Wissa as well. So it's a bit weird. Like they suddenly got 2 strikers. I guess they lost
They've
2
only
strikers
got
too.
2 though, haven't they?
They got no one. Because they lost Isaac, and Callum Wilson went ages ago.
Yeah. So they needed to anyway.
Yeah, I guess, but still.
So that Isaac money's bought them 2 players, basically.
Yeah, Isaac bought them 2 players, and then now, Isaac's at Liverpool, and Etitike, it's like, think, shit, what about me now, right, kind of thing. I think he can play on the left a little bit, but it's still a bit.
Who would you rather though, Dave? Gakpo or Ekitike?
Don't know. Gakpo's been playing all right though.
Yeah.
Gakpo.
I put him in my fantasy football team. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Since Slot has come in, Gakpo's actually performed better.
Yeah, it's that Dutch connection, man. It's that Dutch connection.
Isak doesn't start though straight away. Surely.
Not straight away. I think.
Surely.
I think again he's missing.
And he's not been training properly, so it's a nice problem to have. But like I said, I don't know. I never really rated him, but honestly,
yeah, you kept saying, how can you not rate him? What's he done to not be rated though?
No, I think obviously you know me and my one season wonders.
Yeah. You've been holding on to that hope basically, right? That he's on season wonder.
No, it's obviously done well at Newcastle, and I don't know. 125 million should buy you someone who bangs in 30-40 goals consistently. Right?
Yeah, but they don't exist. If you hold it to that criteria, you're not signing anyone. Do you get what I mean? In this current climate, he's like the best out there.
Right. Like I said, I'll fully back him, but obviously, just I'm like to be proven wrong. I know he had a really good season that season, scored some bangers, but then that's what strikers do, right?
I don't know, man. Seeing Liverpool buy Isaac, it's like on in theory and on paper, it looks like the league sealed. Like you're going from the winning team last season. They already had amazing transfers before Isaac, and now suddenly you add that to the field. You're like, it should be
You broke
game
the
set match.
transfer record twice in one.
Yeah, but
one
I think we had to, because like everyone's strengthened. Like there's the top teams. Sorry, I'm not talking about United yet. The top teams, even Spurs. Even Spurs never spent any money, and they did. That's what I mean. And then Arsenal got Guapiers, and Chelsea bought some players. Man City bought some players, but still shit.
15th at the moment.
Yeah. So I think we had to make those moves. You can't just keep resting on your laurels, or I think the same team's going to win you the league. Everyone's strengthened, but the window's interesting, and we lost a few players as well. I always liked Diaz.
Diaz. He's done well at Bayern Munich as well. He looked good.
He's banging them in Bayern Munich, but obviously
maybe it's quite easy to bang them in out there, right?
Yeah, different league though, isn't it? Different league.
I think though that's Arsenal's problem. Liverpool are selling their players at the right time and then getting a nice fee for them. Arsenal, I don't know what they're doing with how they're selling players for, like, I don't know, 12 million, 15 million here and there, loan move, and then obligation to buy for a small amount of money. Like, we've not made any money from transfers in a long time.
But you've not had anyone good to sell, right?
In a sense.
Name me someone.
I did. Yeah, I get what they're saying.
Trossard going or Martinelli going would have been a more substantial fee.
Yeah,
like Martinelli, I put him on I don't know, around 40 to 50 million. That's fair, right? There's some other guys, like fans, that are saying, like Arsenal fans, saying 80 million. I don't think he's worth that.
You're not paying
he's not worth that. Anyway. No way he's worth that.
When he had that good season, maybe, but now, no,
not now. Like, you can see that he's not just not one trick pony, but there's not much substance to what he does. Yes, he's good defensively, and that's why I say, 40 to 50 is a decent fee, commanding fee for him. But yeah, I don't know who else would command that. Obviously, we wouldn't let go of Saka. We'd probably let go of Odegaard next year if he doesn't do well. I can see that happening.
You get decent money for Odegaard, but I think you only be sending like fringe players or shit players.
Yeah, like if mutual termination.
Yeah, but if you sell like Saliba or Gabriel, then obviously you get some good money, because Diaz was a first team at, like, first 11, not first team. He was first 11.
Yeah,
so that's why we got good money for him.
Then you reinvested it straight away. All Klopp's hard-earned money, and you just dumped it into the season.
But I think Bo mentioned it before. What's the highest transfer fee you received? It's still
no, something like you haven't received something good since Anelka days, kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, so even United's managed to sell some players or some.
We got rid of Anthony for 20 million after buying him for 80 million. But then it's so weird because you couldn't insert any clauses, but you see that they got a clause of they got a 50%
50% on clause.
Yeah, 50% sell on clause. So it's kind of like, look, have him for dirt cheap. Hopefully, does well for you guys, and someone buys him for like 60 mil, and we get another 30 mil afterwards. But that's literally, what it reminded me of, Dave? It reminded me of Chinatown, where you just insert any fucking clauses in there. He said, "I'll give you this, give me that."
We're bargaining.
It's just random bargaining, because that's quite unheard of, right? Because obviously they know they're selling for really cheap. 20 million is dirt cheap, so therefore to try and make some money back off it, okay, we'll give you 20 million, but 50% sell on clause. They're like, yeah, whatever then. So that's that. It's jokes. And Sancho's finally gone again to Villa. Another loan though. He's kind of loaning all the time.
But
I think Villa got that relationship after Rashford.
No, but he's in his final season, isn't he, Sancho?
Is that it?
Is it?
It might be 2 more seasons. Not sure.
Got rid of Garnacho as well.
Chelsea. What's he gonna do at Chelsea? Do you think he's actually gonna do any good? It's a
No.
weird one again, right? It's like 40 mil. 40 mil decent.
I can't see him play many games.
Yeah,
To be
it's
honest.
really weird. It's again
I mean,
Chelsea just hoarding
I
these
think
young
he's a
players.
bit better than Gittins at the moment,
Yeah,
marginally,
it's
mind you. But
I think Chelsea know they can sell him for this practically the same price. In
is
2
that their
years.
plan? Yeah, because I don't think their actual going to Chelsea improves their squad. It's a weird one. I don't know.
No, it's like all those players they bought for like 20, 25 million.
Yeah,
Like Chuka Wenka, whatever his name is.
yeah,
They're selling for 25 million.
yeah. But
So,
they're good at selling though. They're almost like they're
yeah.
selling these players. You know, it's almost a good thing. Like in case of Anthony and Sancho, they come in and they do shit, so therefore you can't sell them. Whereas Chelsea players, they hoard them, they don't really play them, so then they're not shit yet, kind of thing. So it's like, okay, you're taking a gamble. Let me buy
don't know
them.
what you're getting, innit?
You know what you're getting still. It's like still a mystery. Whereas Anthony and Sancho, no, so we've seen it. Whereas Chelsea's like, look, a bit of Liverpool as well. Like you're selling these fringe players or whatnot, and it's like, look, we've got potential, right? And then it's like 30, 40 mil. Harvey Elliott left Liverpool. And then
Yeah,
he's he was,
Is it Newcastle?
I'm sad to see him go because he's like he obviously wants to play more, but I rate him higher than Chiesa.
was that a
Chiesa's,
permanent transfer out? Harvey Elliott.
he's got obligation. There's obligation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Who's he
obligation.
gone to?
Villa as well.
Villa.
Villa's
Okay.
taking up Sancho, Harvey Elliott, and Lindelof.
He might. But yeah, Lindelof on the free, but
Yeah.
yeah, don't know. Yeah, mixed feelings because obviously it's a good window in terms of what we bought, and there's a few players that I'm sad to see go. But I guess you have to balance the books somehow. Right? Yeah.
But anyway, no, it's been good this transfer. Like you said, every team's done a little bit of something different, right? So the excitement for football is kind of this particular phase is like let's see how everyone does it again.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it later, but it's caused havoc for fantasy football. I'll tell you that now.
Yeah. You've hit that wild card, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, this is the time to use the wild card, but there's still so many unknowns.
Yeah.
Are you
Onto the
happy
game
with
of
your
midfield.
transfer window?
What?
Though?
I don't know. Like I said, that keeper. I mean, any keeper's better than what we got, right? Any keeper's got, but like I said, the guy's come from in. Like no one knows about him, kind of thing. Actually, and there was the chance of Martinez, right?
Yeah,
And
I heard that.
it's an age thing, isn't it? Martinez 33. He's not going to go in there. But Martinez is a good keeper. He would have done well, but I think he was a big character. So he comes in the change room. What's he going to do? Only 33. I mean, not only 30. He's 33, so he only got a couple of years. But surely sometimes just getting that 33-year-old for like keepers can play to like their 36 for 3 seasons as opposed to this super unknown 25-year-old. Because the problem with this guy coming, he can come in and he'd be shit again. And what are you going to do? Like, we've got City coming up, whatnot. You're going to throw him in the deep end. He has a shit game. Your confidence is spent. You get what I mean? Or you're going to stick with Bendy and Onana against City, right? Whereas if you did get someone like Martinez, you could throw him in the first team. No worries. Do you get what I'm saying? So, is it going to be fucking Man United's scouting record come bite them up the arse again? Because imagine another keeper, more shit. Whereas Martins would have been a safe pair of hands. Do you know what I mean?
That's what. Yeah, there's no point going for unknown.
Which is what they've done. Like,
yeah.
I think. Did you see Martinez thinking that it was his final farewell?
his wave, yeah. I couldn't work it out from that clip. That clip says they were playing Chelsea, or was that? I don't get it. Did he play the last game for Villa?
Yeah. He came
Again, that
back
was
after
his wave.
suspension. Yeah, he came back after suspension.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's anyway. He would have been a better signing than what we've got, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, Will. It's awkward for him now. Like, what's he going to do now? He's obviously wanted to go, and now did you see that interview with Emery when he kept quoting the new keeper's name?
Oh,
Yeah,
Beto or something like that.
Yeah, Bizot.
Yeah, Bizot. Yeah,
Bizot. Yeah, the interviewer wanted to expand on the question, and Emery was just going on one. It was Bizot.
But the thing about Martinez, right? He just needs to play a good few games, pull off some good saves, and
Yeah.
he'd be back. He'd be back. Yeah, he'd be back amongst the fans.
No, but I reckon they're going to freeze him out now. Do you know what I
You
mean?
reckon?
After that, I don't think he's going to play over there now.
Really?
We'll see how it goes. But then even from that interview, Emery's saying like we're moving on. Do you know what I mean? We'll see who starts. Right?
I think everyone thought he was gone, right?
Yeah.
And United chose to
But
gone.
what happened? Oh, United chose to get the Lemon guy and not Martinez.
That's it. It's transfer closed now, isn't it? Like I think they've discussed because there was talk of him getting both of them, but I don't think that was a thing, right? So now Martinez just left to kind of nurse his feelings, right? So let's see, but let's see what Dave said. Like if he does play again, I actually think he'll be frozen out now. But you never know. Maybe
You never know. But at least he didn't do that. What's the name? Peter Odowingi and travel to the
go
club.
to the car park.
Go to the club and then get turned away.
Well, but how did you feel about the gay one, Dave?
What?
Apparently, Mark Gay.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, he did a video and everything to say that he signed for Liverpool, and then why did it fall through? I didn't really read it.
Because Palace wanted a player from Brighton, but that fell through. So
it fell through. Okay,
yeah, that fell through. So you're right. The Liverpool one was like was it remind me of Here We Gold it everything. So it was proper done deal.
No, everything was agreed. It's just that they couldn't get that replacement.
Yeah.
Do you know what it reminds me of when you buy a house, right?
Yeah,
you're in a chain.
You're in a chain. Yeah, that is what happened.
Yeah, one fucker.
But that never used to be a sort of thing in football. Like American sports, that happens quite a lot. Because they do multiple trades.
Yeah.
Like NBA, they do like 3-6 team trades, and that's never been a thing in football. But it feels like it's more now. Yeah, that's a bit shit. But to be honest, we're either going to get him in January or end of next season for free. I think. Yeah.
Oh, has he got 1 year left?
He's only got 1 year left.
Palace
I think he should go in January.
I think Palace should have just got him. I know they didn't have a replacement. They should have just got rid of him. Anyway.
Just get someone for the academy, innit? Fill in.
Yeah. So yeah,
they could have got a loan somewhere. Surely
for me, they're better off getting 35 mil than literally nothing when the time comes. Yeah. Because what I'm saying is, actually, they're in Europe. I was like, how good is he going to be by keeping him anyway? Do you get what I mean? There's only a certain, ceiling that they have, and he's not going to lift it that much. But I guess they feel that he does. Do you get what I mean? Like you lose him, you bring in a teenager or whatnot, going to lose in that experience.
He could be thinking that he's gone anyway as well. Checked out. He could have start checking out already.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, but yeah.
But that would have been a very good time.
Mark Gay, he's been professional, right? He's been professional. Look at all Isak, Bucharest, all them other ones like throwing toys at the pram. He's done it the right way in terms of just keep on head down, keep playing, and then he didn't get the move.
Can you still sign free transfers?
Yeah, I think it's 6 months. That 6 month thing, that pre-transfer. So
no. I mean, like if there's a player like Lindelof,
on the free.
Yeah, on the free, I think you can still sign certain like free players and players on loan or whatnot. But actual like permanent ones, no, that's closed. But then the other windows are open, like the Serie A and all of that, the Liga and all of that. So yeah, do you think he'll still go to Liverpool? It'd be interesting if he still ends up at Liverpool or a late sweep somewhere else.
By that point, he's got so many options as well.
Yeah.
I think Real Madrid are looking for centre back as well.
That doesn't get Canate, the wankers. They'll get Canate because that's what.
Canate's better than Gay.
Well, I think Real Madrid will probably want Canate. We're gonna lose him on the free, another one. I fucking hate Madrid.
They're free transfer specialists, though.
Somewhere. Yeah, exactly. They always love a free transfer somewhere, and an English one as well. So you never know.
All right.
Anyway, on to the game. How did your game go? How did you feel?
I thought it was quite boring. Firstly, it was very, bit cagey. It felt like Like, there wasn't that much quality. Probably Arsenal probably didn't want to lose.
No, yeah,
We didn't want.
they
We
didn't
didn't
take
really.
enough
We
risk.
didn't really. Yeah, we didn't really want to lose either. So it wasn't a game of quality, but obviously the goal was quality, and then that was fitting to that. But I think we showed our credentials again. We can get a result, and I know it was a moment of magic. But what a moment! Because you see Raya, if that was a bit more, if that wasn't in the top corner, Raya would have
Yeah,
saved
he
that.
could have done.
Yeah. That's the only place he couldn't save it.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised online Ray has not got more criticism than he did though, because and even I think Joe Hart was on Match of the Day and said he had a good position, but if you can see at the start he was too far to the left, and
Yeah.
then
Then he
he
moved.
made it, he left that space open, and then
Mm.
as the kick came, then he reset to the middle, but he was still kind of mid transition. That's what made him miss that kind of that shot. If he was stayed central from the very first off, I think he would have got it. And you see what Michael Owen said about certain walls, like beyond 30 feet, right? There shouldn't be any walls. The walls is just a hindrance to a goalkeeper, because then, like, if you just had a keeper there and someone shoot from 32 yards, they're going to be good enough to save it either way. You're not going to beat a keeper from that because they always go to one side. You're giving that kicker that target, and then by then it's too hard to make up.
Isn't the wall to kind of set some sort of offside as well?
The only thing is if the defending team didn't put a wall, the attacking team would put a wall there to
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
cover
Just
everything
pass
anyway.
into the wall, and
But I
then
do think it made a bit of sense of what he was saying.
I sort of get that because you watch them in training. They don't have a wall.
Yeah, and they're going to save
they're saving
every
like,
30 yarders, they're saving kind of thing. But
yeah,
in the game, it's kind of different. So in the game, when the keeper puts a wall up, they're trying to say, "I'm covering this bit. If you're going to get over the wall, I'm not getting there," which is generally what happens, right? The wall's going to start that back. It's always dips over. Yeah.
It was a good free kick though, I have to say.
Yeah.
Very good.
I'm happy with the result, and obviously, City lost, which good, and Spurs lost as well. So, there's only 3 games, but I think going into the international break, 3 wins out of 3, top of the table, you can't really ask for a better start. I know conceding goals, first 2 games was a worry. Obviously, we didn't concede any on Sunday, but that's mainly because Arsenal didn't really do anything either. I'm happy. I'm happy. Well,
yeah, I mean, there's not much you can take from that game. We had an opportunity to take down Liverpool. I didn't think Liverpool were that great. I think if we were talking about the 84 minutes, I feel like we had a bit more control around it. But we just didn't take the risks. Players played well, I felt. The players on the pitch, they did well. Not sure about putting Saliba back on after getting an injury during the warm-up. It's either the player as well saying that he's fine, and then a few minutes after coming out. But I felt like Mosquera did really well as a replacement.
Yeah, I think if it wasn't against Liverpool, he wouldn't have come on. I think any other team, they would have just said, look.
I think Arsenal contained Liverpool to an extent anyway. I think defensively we're quite adept to the majority of the big 6, right? Just disappointed. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about the result.
Should have started Eze from the off. Should have started.
When he came on, he did that turn on the byline, right?
Yeah.
And that
didn't come off anything, but he looked good. And he could have been the spark throughout that game, like if he was started on. And he was going to be match fit. Like we said, he's not missed anything. He had a pre-season, played for Palace, had a week off. He could have
I didn't mind him starting like 3 DMs. I didn't mind him starting DMs in just to kind of control the game. But then when you get to half time, 5-10 minutes after half time, you need to consider doing something because the Liverpool players starting to get tired. You need to freshen things up in terms of creativity, and he just did everything too late. But yeah, Eze has to start next game. He has to. You don't spend that kind of money and for him not to start. And it's not like he did an Isak and not train with the club or whatever. He's been playing games, so that is the one thing that was questionable.
Yeah.
But I guess at the end of the day, that's how it played out. If we went out of that game having a draw, I'd probably be happy with that. Going to Anfield and getting a draw. I'd be happy with that. But that wasn't the case. And Arteta's seen as quite a big failure in that regard. The bridesmaid again, isn't it?
Whatever the bridesmaid, man. It's all about the journey, isn't it? It's all about the journey, right?
Yeah, that's it on that. We see United celebrating, fighting against Burnley.
Mate, never in doubt. Right. Was you messaging or not? I was watching the game. Was you guys high-bowing? I don't remember.
I didn't see. I wasn't.
Were you 2-0 down initially?
No. We led all the way 1-0, 1-1,
okay.
1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, and then Bruno never in doubt at the end.
I just saw the result. 97th minute pen.
Typical, like. Thank God we got the win. Like, imagine 2-2 against Burnley. Like, come on, like newly promoted, get smashed by Spurs, and we come along, give them a 2-2, and in the end, we Emery got lucky again, right? It was a penalty, but took that 97-minute penalty to beat Burnley. We're in big trouble. Ben Yedder made I say a slight mistake again. He could have done better, but he just palmed it off.
Do you know what I think it is? Like, it's Amorim. 100% Amorim. Like, you got the quality in the team. Like, for me, with your transfer window this year, it felt not bad. It felt like you're going in the right direction, right trajectory. We say it's early in the season, but then he's already had quite a few games last season to get that in terms of his mold, his style. Yes, you got new players, but they're on form as well, those new players. If you look at Oliver Glasner for Crystal Palace?
Yeah.
No signings, I don't think he got any signings, but he's still performing, right?
Yeah, he still gets something out of them and lost Eze. Yeah. But I think Palace will be alright.
Yeah, I think Amorim has to take some blame, but I don't think it rests with him. It's the players again.
We'll have to see. The thing is,
it's not always formation and tactics. Players need to run, work hard, put in a shift.
I think that when I watch United, I think they do. I really do feel like it's a system and like how they're coached is not. You can't be like 5 pitches away to be watching your team being coached during training.
I did touch on it last time, but when those penalties, it annoyed me him not watching it. It's like, what a pussy kind of thing. You're the manager. This is going back to the Grimsby one, and he's not watching any of the penalties. Like, that's not going to instill any confidence. As in, it almost shows like he's got no confidence either. Do you get me? Like, watch him, man. You get me? But yeah, on this one, I'm just glad it got a win because now going to international break, it's like that pressure. Yeah. Imagine getting that 2-2 against Burnley would have been proper a downer. But now it's just like, look, we've got the 3 points. You move on. Let's see how it goes. New signing, new goalkeeper. But it'd be interesting if the keeper goes in straight away. He should, and maybe that is the spark. Maybe that is what because the keepers have been a very big thing. To get me like at the Burnley one, if you watch that, maybe there could have been something better there. So we shall see.
It's taken a bit of pressure off, otherwise the international break would have been awful.
Yeah. You're waiting for that to restart again.
Yeah. Well, you would he didn't draw, but if he did, you would have been like, I think 17th or something like that.
Where we
That's
belong, basically. Last season as well.
Continuation
not-
of last season.
Well, that's what I mean. It's if you think last season was worse, can it?
He's
No,
got
it can't get.
no
It's not going
excuses
to get
this
worse.
time around because he's got the players to get him out of that. Like, before we started, for this season, we said, top half minimum for United, and it still is, right? Like, he's got to do
It has
more.
to be if it was kind of last season's kind of performance and results by Christmas is Emery out. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it's still let's see how it goes.
I think he would have went sooner. I think he would go sooner if the results.
Yeah, if it's bad, is it?
Yeah.
How many games? 5 more games?
Yeah, we'll just see. It's like when it's needed, isn't it? Like that Ten Hag. You get what I mean? 3 games you're at. Yeah.
Well, Eric, 10 weeks.
Eric 10 weeks.
Eric,
10 weeks. Yeah. That's a mad one, though. Go quickly on that one. That is mad. Like how they made that decision to get him in. He must have been so hated in that club to get him in after just 10 weeks. 3 games. I heard some reports it's 2 games. I'm not even sure if it's even 3, by the way. Imagine that. It's bad.
I thought it was free, but
yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know how that happened. Could have been the players.
There's a report from one of the German guys,
yeah.
and it just said that he wasn't liked. Like no one bought into his team talks, which is amazing. Seeing that Arsenal buys into Arteta's team talks, so that kind of talk
hey, but
really
we're not getting medals, but we're getting somewhere. We're not down. We're not down at the bottom of the pile.
Yeah, they must have seen something that really didn't like.
And how is he going to be employed now after? Do you know what I mean?
Nah, someone won.
Someone will, yeah. But that's like red flag galore. Like you lasted probably 2 games at a club. They're like, see you later. And someone's like, yeah, we'll have some of that. Do you know what I mean? But again, look,
it practically needs to go to like a really, really shit team.
But wait, can you imagine? I sent you that link. Imagine and Postanoglu at fucking Leverkusen. From one shit to the other.
Something in the second season, anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Always. He's always got that to go back on. But yeah, it's crazy. And then what was crazy was that Mourinho and Solskjaer.
Yeah, you're going to talk about the United, like 3 United guys in the space of whatever, how many days? 4 days or something stupid like that, right? Interesting. Something's going on.
Imagine if Amorim lost to Burnley, that could have been him.
Get away with
I don't know where United go from that though. Who is there? Who is there really out there?
I don't. If Amorim left, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah, but we keep. It's not us. Like they'll find someone. There's always someone to be found. Do you get me? People get picked up, and who's
I think going to United is a curse. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, United is a curse. Yeah. But no, like what you said, even the Palace manager, he could be the part. Do you get me? Like
what you need, and I know it will never happen. What you need is to break the bank and just pay Klopp.
Yeah,
whatever to come back. No, because
he won't go.
You know what?
You're crazy.
He won't.
This guy's like got a statue. Going to have a statue in Liverpool, and you think he's?
I know, but I'm obviously talking about in hypothetically because he knows how to reset a club.
Yeah,
and reset a city. And
I think didn't he say something? He's never going to manage someone in the Premier again.
No, he's never going to manage in the Premier League.
Exactly.
He says, guaranteed to Liverpool fans who will never manage. I know. Anyway, he'll never go to Man United. Fucking haters, like biggest rivals. So he's never going to go. But that's what you need: someone who's going to not just reset, like completely like overhaul. You know what Pep like Pep does as well. You know, he overhauls the whole club. You know, from the academy and all that, and that's what Klopp did. You know, he rejuvenated the city. But you need someone. You know, you don't need a manager. You need someone who encompasses everything.
I think bring back Mourinho for a second stint like what Chelsea did, mate.
I reckon it might be Rude, actually.
Rude?
Yeah.
Not after his go at Leicester, man.
No.
But he did well standing in.
Yeah,
standing for
anyone have a good
United.
few games.
Yeah, but no, I think that Leicester. He needs to go out back somewhere else and now build up his rep because that Leicester skid was bad. Yeah.
But Will is right. There's no one out there.
Anyway, guys, why are you talking like this? We've still got Amrin, bro. Fucking hell, be such some respect. You know what I mean?
I don't think he's
save
it.
this
I
one for
don't
when he
think he's
actually
the
goes.
guy. Honestly, I don't think he's the guy. The way you've been playing, boring.
I honestly don't think it's all him. It's the players. If your players cannot perform against Grimsby, that's not always on the manager.
Well, you
right?
can't have 5 at the back against Grimsby in the first place. Come on,
Show some
let's
respect
be
to
real.
Mike Grimsby.
Let's be real. You're not putting 5 at the back against Grimsby.
Anyway, guys, come on. We didn't lose the game. We won. I mean, we didn't draw. We won 3-2, man. Come on, let's think positive now. New keeper. It's happening.
You should be top half because you haven't got many games this season.
Top half is coming.
It's some weeks. It's one every two. Yeah, it's a game every 2 weeks. So,
Yeah,
which is ridiculous. How do we do on the predictions? Will, did you record them?
I didn't write them down. I'm afraid.
one job, Will.
One job.
All
right.
We'll forgive you.
Well, I don't need to write anything this week because it's
you promised
international.
us you just gonna get better.
Huh?
Yeah.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I apologise.
Can you get us a dedicated notepad?
I think
please?
I went with a draw for Liverpool Arsenal. I think you, Dave. I think you went with
I predicted Arsenal for whatever
Arsenal,
reason.
and then Dave predicted a Liverpool win, right? So Dave got it right. Did you? I think you went for a draw as well, actually, 2-2 or something, or 1-1.
No, he predicted Arsenal.
No, I predicted Arsenal.
No, I'm talking about Dave.
Dave, I think you might have predicted a draw too.
No, I said Liverpool.
Okay.
He might have said Liverpool 2-1 or something. Yeah. And then I think United game. I said draw for United.
Yeah, it's looking like that.
Close. It was 2-2 at one point. I was like, let's finish the game there.
Yeah, you said draw.
Yeah.
I went Burnley.
You went Burnley.
Yeah, Dave typically.
Yeah.
And then obviously Bo has the faith. Never in doubt.
Yeah, never in doubt. That's it.
That's it.
FPL?
Someone's flying.
No, we don't say that. We don't say that here. You know what happens when we say things like that here?
It's still early days. Still very early days.
Yeah. 3 weeks in.
But Dave, you need to kick out Nick.
Why?
Would you? Why? I told you he's not in this season.
Yeah, but I'll do it after dinner. I'm kicking people out after dinner.
He's such an idiot, right? He said after dinner, right?
Yeah,
he thought that message after we at dinner that day. So Nick's not playing. So I messaged Dave. So Dave, you need to use admin and remove Nick from the league. And he said, yeah, okay, I'll do it after dinner. And this was about like 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. at lunchtime. So I thought he meant he's having dinner now when he's going to do it that day. And I keep looking, like, Dave's not doing his job. What's the matter with him? But now I realise he meant, you mean next week FPL dinner?
Yeah, I'm kicking everyone out. I did say that after.
But Dave, I don't mean from the chat. The chat's different. The league. You need to boot him from the league. Do you have to do it?
Yeah, I'll do.
Yeah, because you have to go to your admin and you have to search for his name.
Yeah,
and then suspend player.
Yeah, I've booted players out before.
Okay, fine. Do that.
Okay.
Do it in the league because then now, because he's definitely not in the league, and now then Will be first, and I'll be third, mate. So get on it.
I can't believe that punk. He's leading.
Yes, exactly. Not only that, he's also won £5 if he stays. So he only needs to pay me £5.
The thing is, you spelled that out to him, and he still wants out. So we can't talk to a brick wall.
Let me kick him out now. Who's that fiver going to?
Say what again?
Who's that fiver going to?
Will gets it. So happy days for Will. Yeah.
Right, let me do it now.
I win it at least once.
Carry on talking about FPL. I don't talk about it.
We both had a good week this week, Will. You had 61 and I got 60.
I got 10 points on the bench, bro.
Yeah, so have I got the same player on the bench.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, who
I
was he
didn't
playing?
believe. I
That's it. He
didn't
was playing
believe.
Forest. He was playing Forest. But yeah,
I've
Jack
got too
Grealish
many
for your pick is
Forest
quite good.
defenders at the moment. I need to get rid, but I have to wait.
You had Jack Grealish from the start.
Yeah, I put.
Yeah, I thought he's done well. He's done well. He's got 4 assists already.
Yeah, like 2 assists per game. He didn't. Did he start? He didn't start.
No, he had a little cameo the first game.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, what's Dave doing?
That's probably gone on.
But anyway, it's international break, so nothing to really talk about FPL for now, to be honest. Shit, I lost the money on a player. Yeah, anyway.
That's it, yeah.
We'll wait till Dave
Dave.
jumps back on.
Well, Dave's all the way down there. What is not back in?
Yeah, not back in.
What?
No, I've got no, it's called cold feet. FOMO, that's it.
Why
Yeah,
did
yeah.
he do that? He should have just.
I don't know. Well, to set himself a challenge, innit? It's been too easy these past seasons, so
doing Steph.
he's doing you what you did on the F1 arcade, remember? 10th, and then
Yeah.
makes it
That
look
was a
better.
good. That was a good little race. That one. All right. So, what Dave's dropped off.
We'll give Dave a minute, and then we'll fight off these.
You got some questions, yeah?
Yeah, I've scraped the barrel for something.
All right.
What's Dave doing? Oh, quick message. Oh, there he is. Dave, what happened?
What's been happening all night?
Yeah, because I thought to kick Nick out of the league, not leave the chat.
Go on, talk about FPL because I don't mean.
No, we're done now.
Okay.
No, FPL quickly. You played your wild card?
But it's an international break.
Yeah, but you said you're playing your wild card, right? Or not?
Yeah, I'm 100%. Yeah.
But you haven't done it yet.
No.
Oh, okay, if you have, I was going to ask you what's your ins and out. But okay, fine, we'll leave that for next one.
I need to see. Everyone, there's always someone injured that comes back from international break. So I'll just wait for that to settle, and then I'll do my thing. You wildcard? I guess you two don't need to wildcard.
No. I'm third, bro. I don't need to do anything, mate.
Okay, no need to brag. Right.
Don't need to panic.
But you.
That's it. Watch him slide. Watch him slide.
Third week, I'm third. Let's see how that lasts.
You did this last year, yeah.
All right,
my name out.
Cool.
Put your name out. Put my name out. Your fucking mouth.
I got a good feeling about this one. I've got a good feeling. I've got a good team. I've got a good base. All right, questions. Yeah, we couldn't. We're every week we're lacking questions. We have to find some. I even tried ChatGPT some stuff, but it's coming up with things that we've already dealt with already. But I think I saw something on Instagram before.
I did have one.
Oh. See, they've got to write these things down. This always happens.
Yeah, I know.
Right, search your head. Search your head while I'll ask you this one. Okay. So you're in a relationship, yeah? Would you rather that your partner slept with someone, but it meant nothing, or they've actually caught feelings for someone, but nothing came of it? What do you think is the better evil?
This is we've done this question before. I feel.
Have we?
Yeah.
No, go on. Answer me then. What would you prefer?
Probably.
See, we haven't done it. You got to give me the answer straight away.
The prior.
The first one. You rather sleep with someone and it meant nothing.
Yeah. For me, like if we like hypothetical, I wish for it never to happen, but if I had to pick one from the two, probably be the first one.
See, for me, I'll have a different answer. I'll actually maybe think the second one, where they've liked someone for a brief period, but nothing happened with it. Because for me, the act of them doing that first bit is too great. Do you get me? Even if it meant nothing, physically, it's done, right? Whereas the second one, it's like on the mental block. Fine, you tell me, yeah, well, we'll work through that. Do you get me? We can work through that. We can have a discussion, and and improve on things, and let's think of why and how we can not let those feelings come through, right? Whereas the first one, your act is done. You can't ever take that back, even if it meant nothing. Physically, they were there. Physically, they've been,
But
all that bit.
I get where you're coming from that perspective. My issue with the second one is that they've developed this strong feeling where that strong feeling should have been for you, right? And if they had anything, they should be able to come to you for that. Like for the sex thing, it's, I don't know, you might have been in a coma or whatever. I don't know.
No, you can't start throwing these other things straight.
But then let's just put it this way: when a girl emotionally is not for you anymore, and they've gone somewhere else for that, I think that's a huge detriment to the relationship to begin with. I don't think there's a lot of talking you can do because they've already made their decision around who they want to use their energy for.
Yeah, the example you just gave is for the second scenario, though, isn't it? When you're saying they check that emotionally.
There's no going back from that, I don't think.
Yeah.
Whereas that one didn't mean anything. It was just drunken night. I was drunk. Not an
Stop
excuse.
certain things. You weren't drunk.
Still throwing stuff in, but that's the scenario, though. That's the scenario, though, isn't it?
It's not.
Like,
No,
how are you gonna?
It meant nothing.
The
It meant
scenario.
nothing.
No one died. No one's in a coma. No one's drunk.
She willingly went Coldplay and went back the nights to his house. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But clear ahead meant nothing. So anyway, Dave, quickly, what's your choice?
I think the first one first.
First one's worse. Yeah, first one's worse because again,
I don't get it, guys, because like let's think about this, right? This didn't mean anything, right? And when you meet a girl, then a lot of the times in this day and age, they're not virgins. They've had other people in their lives before, right? When you dedicate and commit your feeling to someone, that shouldn't be broken at all, right? But the moment that is broken emotionally with you and this other person, it's very hard to get back. There's no going back.
But I think, for me, I could forgive that emotion, and then even if, so let's just say we're 100%, she gets feeling for someone else, and we go back to like 80%, so there's always 20% doubt, right? I'll still take that. So a lesser second phase of our relationship than knowing she's actually slept with someone. Does that make sense? I can't physically, because then again, what you said, like they're meant to be together. But once you're in a relationship, you're meant to be the only ones for each other, right? Even like sexually, kind of thing. And once that's broken, that for me it would be too much than the emotional part. The emotional part is just a lapse of she's caught feeling for someone else. Doesn't mean. Do you get what I mean? I can work on that. We can work on bringing things back to how it was. Whereas when the act's actually done, I can't turn back. I can't. That's that
physical aspect.
Yeah. It's like
of course,
like
they're both betrayals.
Right,
let's get this. They're both betrayals.
Yeah, of course. That's why I said.
He's saying which one's worse?
Yeah,
I feel like the feelings, catching feelings for someone else, is worse for me.
See, it wasn't so simple. And I don't think we have answers on that. See, because we've debated there at least. Yeah. Okay, and then there's my second question, asking for a friend, not for me, of course, but who usually has the higher sex drive, and what would you do if it doesn't match? And how often is healthy, and is there such a thing as too much? Someone?
I think the girl's in more control of it, in terms of when it happens.
Yeah.
Right. A guy can't force himself on a girl.
What's the analogy?
The lock and the
harder
key,
to
innit?
open the lock. Yeah, it's all of that shit. You get me? It's hard to pick that lock kind of thing. That lock, if that lock's then closed, then it's a closed up shop kind of thing. Yeah, but
Like from experience, there are a lot of girls who have needs out there, but they don't show it like, or they don't express it like a lot of guys would generally, or
yeah,
they're not as forward as guys around that. But when it comes to the time of those moments of needs, I think once they found their person that they want to do it with, then I think they're a lot more not
I
aggressive,
think
but they're
with
a
the
lot more
guys are a
likely
bit
to
more expressive.
want it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys are a bit more
And the guy.
expressive, show it, and then like all that bravado kind of thing.
It's
And
bravado, yeah, for
innately,
the guy.
yeah, innately in us, that's our nature. You know, that's as male. But I get what you're saying. Like it's true when certain girls they don't show it as much, but their needs is almost just as high or even higher. Do you get me? Yeah, I've
But I think that is not like for guys. It could be not any girl, but just in general. But for a girl, it's they're quite. I feel like they're quite specific. Once they like you, they really want you. That's how I feel around that. Whereas guys, they're trying to unpick the locks everywhere they can, kind of thing, or try
we're trying to get that master key in
or
anything
try
that fucking
to, and
opens.
a
Yeah,
lot of time unsuccessful, and that is
yeah.
why, yeah, we don't have any control around that. I feel.
All right. And how often do you think is a permitted healthy amount? Put a number on it.
Obviously, there's that initial honeymoon period, right?
Yeah.
Where
When you're at
Honeymoon
rabbits more
period
than
or
a night.
honeymoon period?
both, because you're acting like bunnies. So I think when that initial period dies down, if you're lucky and it never dies down, then then it goes back to more routine, right?
Yeah. Have you lot they won't be at that phase, but have you ever heard of scheduling time zones and periods? Have you come across that?
Yep.
When life gets busy, when kids get in the way,
Yeah.
it needs to be like on the app of with you color code it, whatever thingy, and you block out that session. It's a thing. It's a thing. I speak to couples.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
happened.
it's a so Dave, when the time comes, you know, there's that technique. Okay, if you need
So
to put it in the diary.
I'll get my highlighter pens ready.
All right.
Yeah, so if you come to my house one day and you see a chart
Yeah.
with those
We'll know exactly where it is.
Guys, might have to call it there because Harper's screaming for me. So
All right.
on that note, I will see you next week. Actually, we're off next week. See you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Do the outro.
See you later. Like, comment, subscribe.
Good night, everyone.
You pressing stop?
How has to do it?
Oh, we got to talk about ourselves, mate.
On your admin as well.
Huh? No.
I'm back to say bye.
Yeah. Good to go.
All right. See you all.
Thank you, everyone.